clean your Venta Airwasher. First thing we want to do is make sure we unplug the unit from the wall. We don't want any electricity going through the unit as we take it apart. Second thing we want to do is take the two tabs. There's a left one and a right one, and we want to depress them so they pop up. Then we want to take apart the vented part first of the upper housing. So we want to open them up like a flower, and then we want to use the two sides of the top and fold them out. Off to the right hand side, there's a channel here for your power plug that it goes into. What we want to do is unplug that power plug, just set it down, and then pull the motor straight out. Then you can put your upper housing off to the side. What you want to do is take your disc stack out. It's going to be kind of wet. Make sure you have a non-abrasive cloth. You want to put that off to the side. You want to drain out all the dirty water that has been collected from your air and dump it out. And then we want to take a non-abrasive washcloth, wipe out the inside, clean it out real good. You can also take that cloth, wipe all around your fan, inside and out, just by rotating the wheels, cleaning out the inside. Water should do the trick. You could also use maybe a teeny bit of vinegar, white vinegar with it. If you're seeing a lot of corrosion on the bottom of your gear here, that's connected to the armatures of the motor here, you might want to take a little toothbrush, gently scrub it to free up the teeth that help move the disc stack. You could also use a toothbrush to get into the grooves of the disc stack, because it does collect dust and lime buildup maybe in there, or some calcium. So take a toothbrush and gently scrub in between each of the disc stacks there as well. Then what we want to do after we've cleaned the whole unit, we want to fill it back up with water to the fill line, and we want to use some of our water treatment additive, the 35-ounce bottle water treatment. How we want to use this is, on the side of the bottle there are measurements here that show how much you should use in order to have one serving in each unit. So you would want to pour your water treatment additive into the unit, fill it with water, and then place your disc stack back in. Once you've placed your disc stack back in, you can go ahead and start reassembling the upper housing. And how we're going to do that is, you have to make sure that where the power cord plugs in is on the same side as where that channel is in order for the wire to run down. So we will place the motor back in. We will grab our power cord here. We'll place it in the channel and then plug back into the motor. Classic power cord. This is for our plus models, where it'll be disconnected. In our classic units, there will be a channel there, but you can't unplug the cord, so you'll just have to pull the cord through the door that's located on the side here. So then once you've done that, make sure the tabs are still sticking up. Close the solid sides first and then the vented side second, locking it in. It should all come together like a puzzle. Lock it in. Once you lock it in, put it back on to the base of the unit. Make sure all sides are flush, and go ahead and start your unit. For joining me on this instructional video on how to clean your Venta Airwasher. First thing we want to do is make sure we unplug the unit from the wall. We don't want any electricity going through the unit as we take it apart. Second thing we want to do is take the two tabs. There's a left one and a right one, and we want to depress them so they pop up. Then we want to take apart the vented part first.